Do you switch like when a client, because and the reason why I want to dive deep into email marketing on this interview is because one of the things I do on my YouTube channels, I tell people like, hey, and even with my mentorship, like, hey, you don't have to pick paid ads. Like paid ads is amazing, but email marketing is equally as a flagship offer is definitely an option. So when a client comes to you, right, and you sign this client, and let's just say they're using Omnisend, okay, or they're using something else, do you switch them over to Klaviyo? Do you do that transition, or you adhere?
So to be honest, Jaime, I don't have enough data right now. Like I was building out the fulfillment systems. So to give you a bit of context, right? Late November is when I decided to pivot, and then December I just took the month entirely off. So January I was moving, so I only started working kind of mid-Jan again.
Mm.
And then mid-Jan to about end of Feb, I was just building out the fulfillment system. I also had a crack at BSLs. Didn't work, but like
Because
500.
you're running ads, right?
Yeah, I was running ads for like 2 weeks. I was trying my hand at it, and then I just realized like it just doesn't make sense. I'm offering a new service, basically starting a new agency. It doesn't make sense that I get into paid traffic straight away.
Yeah, especially because you may not know the messaging that resonates just yet, right? Because you haven't jumped on enough. You haven't. I feel like if you haven't jumped on enough sales calls with offering email marketing, you don't really know what the messaging should really look like.
For sure, because it's like all about identifying the right messaging. You're selling the same offer, sure, but it's like how do you package it
Yeah,
in a way that resonates with the
one
prospect?
hundred percent, 100%. That's why one of the things I talk about in my mentorship, like yes, you need to create an irresistible offer, but that irresistible offer, the components of that are going to be tweaked when you start jumping on those demo course strategy sessions. Because just by seeing what people resonate with, you're gonna be like, oh, this works. Like I found that when I say this specific word, or when I frame it in this way, they're I don't know, their light, their eyes brighten up or something like that, right? And then you start kind of seeing what things they truly care about.
There's like three angles mainly when it comes to email marketing. Is like the one angle, and that's what I'm testing with cold emails right now.
Mm.
There's like three angles, which is the most simple one is like, hey, add 20% MRR to your bottom line, right? That's like the most basic one. But there's other ones where it's like, oh, you thought email marketing was dead. Well, let me show you something like the new way of doing it.
Yeah,
Or there's like the hey, having a solid email conversion system in your backend will help you scale your ads because like it will just help you increase your target CPA by like
mm.
20%.
Mm. There might be another one like just off the top of my head, like the massive opportunity cost, right? Like building a bit of FOMO, because like most of these brands like I've come into brands where we started first doing the paid ads and then upsold them to cross sold them to email marketing. Is like you already have so many fucking emails, right? Like you have thousands of customers in your database. Like sending out a newsletter every single week is not enough. Like you need to step this up. Like if you just build a few automated flows, like that's going to pull in an extra 4 or 5 figures. Um, and also the fact that like email marketing, one of the great things, I mean, we can talk about this, is like they're not paying, they don't have ad spend, right? So it's
They're
easier on
pretty
them. It's
much
like
free. It's
like
this
yo,
is
like
literally
if I make you money, right, you pay me. Like sure, you can have a set of fee, like you have a pay to play or pay to pay attention fixed fee, but like hey, like it's gonna be pure money, like it's gonna be pure profit, like the yeah.
yeah, dude. That's like the way I position it now. It's like let's say I were to take I don't know 10% of their Klaviyo revenue. It's like hey, for every dollar you pay us, I have to give you 10 back. I have to give you 10 back.
Yeah,
So it's a so much easier sell.
yeah, awesome.
Um,
If in regards to, so you mentioned with your team, right? So you have this the person who does they do the flows, right, and they do the copy, correct? And then
so the way I structured it is like, for example, with the flows, it's completely like templatized almost. It's like I have a SOP for every flow, so it's exactly what trigger they need, exactly what filters they need. and then what does email 1 need to have in it? What does email 2 need to have in it? Like banner, I don't know, like UGC, call to action.
Yeah.
Simple. Or like direct response copy focusing on benefits, call to action.
Okay. Okay.
So it's like it removes. It's like a almost like a fill in the blank exercise for my copywriter. So yeah, that's been a huge time saver for us.